India is becoming a country where only false assurances are being given to the people. Means it's a country that is going in which direction no one can understand. Some time back, Indian Prime Minister all of a sudden he visited Kuwait. Indian Prime Minister all of a sudden he visited Kuwait. Kuwait is a small country where India has no presence or something like that as far as high class high class business is concerned, because Prime Minister is going there. Now there, Indian laborers, the labor from India, Indian labor, they go and work there. Now he spent his time with Indian labor, eating with them and enjoying his time. Because Indian laborers are very important in Kuwait for the upliftment of the Kuwait. Makes sense, right? Indian people who go there and work as labor in Kuwait, their oil field and oil refinery, those laborers, Prime Minister is highly responsible for their labor, because those labor they contribute to the economy of Kuwait, and Kuwait is very near to heart of the Indian Prime Minister. There is a place called Kotputli, Kotputli in Rajasthan. That is in between Jaipur and Delhi. Means it is very near to Delhi. I believe it would be not more than 200 kilometers from Delhi. It is very near. By helicopter, I believe it will take 1 hour only. Kotputli. New Delhi to Kuwait. Just see the map, it would be in thousands of kilometers. New Delhi to Kotputli in Rajasthan, that is near to border of Haryana only, it would be hardly 1 hour from helicopter. Or by road, it would be 3 to 4 hours. Or high speed lane is there, then 2 hour, 3 hour only. Now in some village, there is a small girl, Chetna. Now she is 3.5 year old and she slips into some borewell. I don't know, this incident is happening for at least I am seeing for past 15 years, more than 15 years, 20 years, that they dig borewell, I don't know for what, 700 feet borewell, 700 feet borewell, and then and those businessmen and whoever, because normal people cannot dig 700 feet borewell, and those business people they don't take any time to cover it also. Some pipe would be there and they can cover it. Now one girl child, she is playing or she is coming from a school and she fell inside the borewell and she kind of hanged. She hanged at, or she just could not go below 170 feet or 165 feet. That is the scenario, for God's sake. I believe that she would not have fell at all. But she was kind of clinched, okay, clinched, or just came in contact of the earth and she could not go beyond. So she is just sleeping or just taking rest at the 165 feet from the surface. Now it is 8 days over without water and without food. For past 5 days, she has not done any movement. I don't know she is alive or not alive. With God's sake, she would be fainted or she would be something. I don't know. This is something that is very pathetic. But the biggest thing that people are saying, that the who is monitoring this operation. Now there is NDRF team, National Disaster Rescue Force. So NDRF team is there, and 1 o'clock during daytime this mishappening happened, and by evening 6:30 or 9 o'clock they started the operation. Now 8 days are over, and still they could not go and catch her, and second they see they can bring her up. It is a matter of mere few hours only. If you have this big machinery, even though rock is there, and rock that they are saying it is a limestone rock. Limestone rock is not very, it's not an iron ore. It's a very simple limestone rock. They can drill quickly. How they drill 700 feet? 700 feet drilling, if you see anywhere, overnight they drill 700 feet with the machine. Overnight 700 feet they drill with the machine. Okay, here 4 feet diameter they have to drill. I understand, but still, if this is the situation, life-threatening situation is there, then they can drill in 4 5 hours. What overnight? 8 days are over. Now they could drill 170 feet. Now they are at distance of 8 feet. They are drilling. Now this is the borewell, and here they are drilling. Now they have drilled 170 feet. So girl is here, little down they have drilled. Now they are making a tunnel, and through the tunnel they will go and bring the girl. Now the tunnel is 8 feet. For 8 feet, 3 days they are digging. 3 days they are saying that is a rock. That is limestone rock. Just digging a rock 8 feet, not 8 meter. 8 feet is one person height only, little bit more. That much digging is taking 3 days. 700 feet that anyone can drill in one night with machine, and with machine only they would be digging. Okay, for that they need 3 days. Who is monitoring this? District magistrate, and she is a lady. She is monitoring this, and many times there is allegation that she is sleeping in her district magistrate bungalow or something like that. Boss, no one is saying that can you dig and give me water or something like that. Someone's life is hanging there. Amazing, mind blowing. Chief Minister, he has that one Mr. Bhajanlal Sharma is there. He has nothing to do with it. Any minister, nothing to do with it. And now NDRF team, if I consider NDRF team as force of labors, then Prime Minister cannot talk to them. Prime Minister cannot come to them. Prime Minister is 200 meter away from the Kotputli, 200 kilometer. I believe it would be less than that. But Prime Minister cannot come and talk with the, and have a food with the labor. But he can go to Kuwait. But Prime Minister can go to New Delhi to Kuwait, and he spent 2 3 days there and eating with the laborers out there. They are precious because they are contributing to the economy of Kuwait. This NDRF team, if they are saving any Indian girl life, then that is not important. I am not saying that government of India is taking boy and girl separately, but why they are bragging, why they are boasting that we take girl child more precious than boy. This is what government is saying. Girl child is more precious to the boy child because girl and boy ratio, male and female ratio in India is drastically different. 1000 male is 896 or something female. In that case, government has tons of scheme for women, tons of scheme, innumerous, and 6 and 7 scheme for girl child from center, and all state government they have separate scheme for the girl child. There they go to some election rally, and there they start shouting that girl is our life, girl is like our daughter, and we give full focus on the girl child only. These are the schemes that we have brought in for the girl only. We think day and night for the girl child. I'm not saying that you are not taking care of her because she is a girl. If she was a boy, then she could have come out quickly. I'm not saying that. I'm not putting any allegation that the operation would have been very quick. But I am saying if it is a girl, and the way you are shouting that we take care of the girl more to more extent than boy, then Prime Minister should be there. When you cannot save someone's life, then what scheme you are bringing? When someone is dying and you are running away, then what scheme you are bringing for the girl? Amazing. It's not that it is matter of 1 hour, 2 hour, 8 days are over. Just you fall in the borewell and see what how it feels. Now there are many scheme of the central government. Okay, new scheme from the central government for the girl child. They say that how much they give importance to the girl. If we see is girl, then you have to give more importance than the boy because this is the way you are shouting. Keep on shouting. Okay, every 1000 male there is 896 female are there in India. This is the condition of India. Now see how much they are thinking about the girl child. There are many schemes. One is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Save the girl and educate the girl. That came Beti Padhao Beti Bachao that came in January 2015. Okay, in that 100% financial scheme at district level for the girls. Okay, educational program at district level with the district magistrate, he gives some financial help to the girl to get educated. Okay, there is another called CBSE Udan scheme. CBSE is a board for education. CBSE Udan. Udan means to fly. Means if you are studying in 10th, 11th or 12th or something like that, government would give you book material, book and online video training material so that you can compete in engineering and medical examination. For that, there is CBSE Udan scheme. Okay, now there is kind for 11th and 12th standard girls. Now there is a something called Balika Samriddhi Yojana. Balika Samriddhi Yojana, a scholarship of 300 to 1000 rupees annually is being given under Balika Samriddhi Yojana. Samriddhi means prosperity. Okay, one is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, a small deposit scheme. There, you have to deposit some money every month or every year in post office. Once girl becomes 18-year-old, then that money can be used for her marriage and those kind of things. So government will give a lump sum of money when she reaches 18-year-old or something like that. Every month or every year you have to deposit some money in the post office. That is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. One is called Ladli scheme and Kanya Kosh scheme. Ladli scheme. Ladli means very pampering, okay, very cajoling kind of thing. Okay, so Ladli, very near dear. Ladli scheme and Kanya Kosh scheme that is launched by Haryana government. That is 5,000 rupees per year to each girl child born after 2005, August 20th, and 21,000 rupees deposit at the time birth and get. Okay, there are first scheme was brought as 5,000 rupees per year will be given to the girl child. Means whatever for her studies she can use for per year. Later it was changed to 21,000 rupees will be deposited to the girl account when at the child and at the birth only, irrespective of religion, community, whatever. If girl child is born, 21,000 will be deposited in her fixed deposit at that moment only when she can get a 1 lakh rupee at the age of 18. Means 1 lakh rupees government is giving at the age of 18, she can withdraw 1 lakh rupees. Okay, national scheme for incentive of the girl of the secondary education, 3,000 rupees deposited in her account. This is national scheme. Again, one more scheme, national scheme for incentive of the girl of the secondary education. So 3,000 rupees will be deposited in account. So account once, and she can withdraw when she is 18-year-old. Okay, so 3,000 will be deposited and it will be accredited or it will become more when she is 18-year-old. There are many state government schemes. Ladli Lakshmi Yojana from Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka Bhagyashree scheme, Mazi Kanya Bhagyashree scheme from Maharashtra, Chief Minister Girl Child Protection. Okay, something like that. I believe it is from Tamil Nadu. Okay, so these are the schemes that is made of for the Lakshmi. Lakshmi is a goddess in India that is responsible for the monetary part. So Lakshmi, well, Lakshmi is fell. I checked just now. I checked by 12 noon. It is expected that they can bring her. God said she would be alive because she had not eaten anything, not drank even a single drop of water. Just think that 150 crore people of India, how life would be going on. And that too, people in Pakistan region, all are because it is joining only. Everyone in the era of social media, everyone is watching. Afghanistan means amazing. What we say, nostalgic experience. What we can do means prime minister can go to Kuwait and he can spend time with the labor, but he cannot come to 200 kilometer and sit with the parents of the kind of victim. This is what I would say, and then with the labor out there. But government have tons of scheme for the girl child, just boasting, throwing anything in the sky. Whatever we do, one is dying, then no one is caring what we can say.